Rain falling here at game time as it's time for baseball at Petco Park in San Diego. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. DJ LeMahieu comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, Max, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's on a nice little 7-game hit streak, so I'm looking forward to see if he can extend it to 8.
Michael Conforto comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
And they got both the series and the road trip off to a good start with the win yesterday, so they'll be aiming to keep it going here.
Come on, big guy, get yourself right here.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That misses. 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
He takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, defensively, they have the lowest fielding percentage in the majors. Not a lot of fun when you're out on the mound and you don't know if the guys behind you are going to make the play. We'll see what happens here.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Simmons is one of those umpires that can be a little inconsistent, but I think his strike zone is one that can benefit both pitchers and hitters. It just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Left side. Moustakas has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1 after 1. No score. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
And to make matters worse, they've got to square off against one of the best pitchers in the game, so it's not going to be easy to turn things around here.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Hit in the air out to center field. Kiermaier moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1.
Here we go, guys.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
Moustakas, bare-handed effort.
Out.
He's out.
Oh, what a play. And, you know, sometimes these guys make it look so easy, we forget how difficult it is to make a play like that. Not only did he barehand this ball, but he also made a sweet throw on the run over to first base. So often you'll see a guy airmail or short hop a throw like that because of the bad grip you have on the ball. But not in this case. That's a nice play.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, we got one here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, there's no question this guy's got to be in the running for the Cy Young this year. He makes quick work of this guy on 3 pitches. That was just too easy.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Two down.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
No, that's
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ashe is camped under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They still trail 1-0. Mike Zunino will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
When you look at what this guy has done so far this season, it hasn't looked very good, and you can tell why. He's only had 5 hits in his last 10 games. That just adds to the mediocrity.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, Enny Romero, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
No balls,
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
He's safe.
Now batting, left fielder.
Michael Conforto in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
2 out with the man at first.
Hey, 2 away, 2 away.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole
1 ball,
on the
2
right
strikes,
side of the infield to worry about. You don't want to give this guy something where he can just roll over a ground ball and still get it into right field.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1 left for San Diego. It remains 1-0. In now, Darren James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
Yeah, and for a pitcher, that was a very successful at-bat. He did a good job of helping his own cause.
Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. Addison Russell will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he'll get back in safely.
Simple throw over there.
And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. 1 run, 5 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Kevin Kiermaier is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pops this one up. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1.
Now batting,
Willis Wolf will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. High in the air into shallow left center. Ashe on the move.
I got it.
2 gone. Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
stay ahead right now.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
You know, I can't help but notice how much he's getting ahead of the hitters right now. I'm told he's throwing around 80% first pitch strikes. That's way above average.
I got the
Oh,
count.
he's finding
0-2.
his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Two down.
The next
1
0-2
ball,
misses,
2
and
strikes.
that'll move it to 1-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Padres down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Cole Calhoun comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Here's a swing, and oh, man. Way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 13 for him on the year. And with it, the Padres have drawn even at 1 run apiece. Stepping in now, Clinton Orr, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 1 run, 2 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
They put him away.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. And he made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout, and he got the next guy.
Here now is Mike Zunino. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One away, one away.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Molina is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres. Pitcher.
Enny Romero gets another crack at it now. He took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Hey, come on now.
Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Darren James will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Little chopper back to the mound.
Dig.
Gets him.
He's
2 down.
out.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Paredes is there, and these fans won't like that as it's a 1-pitch out to begin the home half of the 6th. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. Opposing batters have not been having a lot of fun against him. Pretty intimidating when you're facing a guy with an ERA like he's carrying around.
Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and this goes right past him.
Oh, my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. This would be a perfect spot here.
Just missing here, 2-0.
He's in a situation now where he does not want this game to get away from him. 2 guys on already. Now he's not in the strike zone to this hitter. He's got to reel it back in because you're flirting with a little bit of danger now with another ball.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner.
Nope,
Not
that's
just going to
down.
throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Xander Bogaerts will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
He's set. Here's the 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Cole Calhoun will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Hey, nobody out now.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Clinton Orr.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Into the box, Clinton Orr batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ashe has a play.
I go.
And that's the second out of the inning.
The catcher,
Mike Zunino will dig in for the 3rd time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hold on to it.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Rick Salazar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
number 7, Rick Salazar.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
And this rain is intensifying now. This is as hard as it's come down all night.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Here's a high pop-up. Molina settles under it near second, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Darren James steps in for a 4th plate appearance tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game.
Yeah, he's been in total control of this game, Matt. I see no reason to be going with anybody else out there on the mound right now.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch right here.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. Nothing in one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there.
Right here,
now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it 4-1. DJ LeMahieu will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Line drive to left. Oh, and this deflects right off him. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's one of the dangers of being a corner outfielder. If you dive, there's no safety net behind you. And I think he's pretty lucky in the end that this one wound up only being 2 bases instead of 3. Heck, could have even been 4.
Michael Conforto is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And the slider bounces, and that'll get on by. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground to the left side. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they're giving you the run on a ground ball. So he just takes advantage of that and drives home the run.
Kevin Kiermaier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
To short, hit hard. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman
Willis Wolf stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We've played 8 full. The Cubs are on top, 4-2. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Well,